Okay, we're back for video number 2. Here's my helper. Say hi. Say hi. Stop. Okay, here we go. All right, so going from your pattern, you're gonna cast on 41 stitches with this. What did I say? Larger needles. Yeah. So the size, whatever, the size 8. You know the It says or size needed to obtain gauge. That's what I was talking about when I said you knit your swatch. But you know, if you don't want to, you don't have to. It just might be too big or too small. Your knitting looks loose, so I'm gonna guess too big. But believe me, it's not. There's no flaws. You're not doing anything wrong. It's just the way it is. So I always use a smaller size. That's what I even start my gauge swatch with, and sometimes I even go 2 sizes down. And then, okay, so you've cast it on your 41 stitches with your straight needles, the what they would call the 8s or whatever you needed. And then you knit 6 rows in garter stitch. And garter stitch is just knit across one way and knit back the other way, back and forth and back and forth. So it will look like this. Okay? And then, so anyway, and both sides will look the same. Whereas when you did the stockinette stitch, one side had bumps and the other was smooth and cool. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to increase 4 stitches evenly across. So I don't ever do them on the ends when you need, because it might leave a little jog in it, you know. So when it says increase 4 stitches, I take my total number of stitches and divide it by 5. So I have 21 stitches, not 41. So I'm going to do this, and forget the 1. Just do 20. It divides nice by 4, or I'm sorry, by 5. So I'm gonna increase my do my increases every 4 stitches. Okay. It's not going to work out exact, but it's as exact as you're going to be able to get it. And it will not matter. So for yours, you have 41 stitches. You're going to increase on every 8 stitches. So here we go. So I'm going to knit. All right. Here we go. There's 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then my 4th stitch, I'm going to do the increase. So I knit like regular, but instead of pulling it off the needle, I'm going to go over top of this first loop and knit into the back of that. Okay? You'll see this again. So now I have 2 stitches out of that 1 stitch. So I've just increased. So remember I increase every 4, 1, 2, 3, and then in the 4th, now I have those 2. So let's do this again. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I'm on my 4th again. Knit in the front like regular. I'm going to pull it through like regular, but instead of pulling that stitch off, I'm trying to do this so you can see it. I'm going to knit into the back of that stitch too. Okay? So now I have 2 where I only had 1. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, and then here's my 4th again. Knit into the front like regular. Pull it through, but don't pull it off the needle yet. You're gonna go into that back of that same exact stitch and knit it like regular, and now you have another increase. And 1, 2, 3, and then here's the 4th one. I'm gonna knit in the front, pull that through, then I'm gonna knit through the back. And there's another increase. And then if I had 20, I'd have 4 more stitches, right? 1, 2, 3, but I'll have 1 extra. Does not matter. 4, 5. Okay, so if we look at this, if I count this, I had 21, I should have 26 now. So I'm gonna go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Oh, I'm sorry, I should have 25 because I had 21 and I increased 4, so I'll have 25. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 25. Okay, so those are increased like they're supposed to. And anytime I see in a pattern where it gives you like, now you have this many stitches, I always count it, because if you get past that and you didn't have the right number, then you're going to be ripping things out. So you can see it's almost invisible where you did that increase, so it'll be a little bit more tapered out. Okay, so there's that increase. Stay tuned for the next one.